Welcome back to the channel. We're on to our first lesson. Thank you for being here. I'm so glad you're here. Let's change your world and the world around you. Life. What is the meaning of life? Well, I'll tell you what the meaning of life is. The meaning of life is enlightenment, self-healing, and self-mastery. So what does that mean? Enlightenment is having an experience to know that you have higher powers that operate in this world, whether it be in your life or you see it in others. That enlightenment, knowing that there is a higher consciousness or higher beings or a higher power, is the start. At least it was the start for me. Okay. Now we're going to keep this kind of quick. We're going to keep moving on a little bit. Now, self-healing is when you start to realize that you are enlightened. You may realize that there's some things that you may want to change about yourself, and this is where the self-healing comes in, because you are going to heal yourself. Okay. For example, let's say you go to a psychologist. When you go to a psychologist or a shrink, typically when you talk to a shrink and they help you, they're basically teaching you how to help yourself. And basically, I'm going to kind of help you with that as well. I'm going to give you all the tools that you need for the most part, and you are going to go through your own self-healing. I'm going to help heal you. I'm not going to heal you. I'm going to help you heal. Okay. And then there's self-mastery. Self-mastery is where you take the healing, you take the enlightenment, you package it up after you've gone through some of it. You've gone through, the healing Olympics, so to speak. That's when the mastery comes in, because now you're tuning everything that you've learned. You're tuning everything that you're employing, everything that you're embodying. And now it comes as a trine: enlightenment, self-healing, self-mastery. Okay. So with this being said, this is the meaning of life. Sure, that Matrix 3D world, the meaning of life is, go to school, get educated, get a college degree, get married, get kids, and retire. Well, that's not the spiritual world. That's not the 5D world. The 5D world, the meaning of life is self-healing, self-mastery, and enlightenment. Really, I like to think of it as the order of enlightenment, self-healing, and self-mastery, in that order. So part of this is going to be knowing yourself, knowing who you are. I think part of knowing who you are is your heritage, your correspondences by your zodiac, and your natal chart. With all three of these combined, this will help you know yourself. Okay, this did wonders for me. Your natal chart is about 90% accurate. And now also keep in mind, with your astrology and your sun sign, there is so many more placements and so many more meanings to your natal chart. But these are some things that you're going to be doing that's a part of the self-healing, self-mastery, and enlightenment. Okay, you're going to be looking into all kinds of things. You're going to want to know yourself. It's very, very important. I mean, even even the Oracle in the Matrix had that sign up in the kitchen or wherever she was. If you've seen that movie, know thyself. That's really where life really begins, is when you know yourself and you're healed, and the divine is sending you all these wonderful things because you've done the great work. Okay. And if you heard that term before, the great work, that's what it is: enlightenment, self-healing, self-mastery. So this is just a little bit to keep going. There's so many more topics we're going to discuss. There's so much more we're going to talk about. There's so much more we're going to do. There's so much you're going to do. We're going to heal and we're going to change the world. Until next time, I'll see you.